Alright, ever since I've owned this bus, I've had a window regulator problem with the driver's window because it's old. Apparently these were an FJ Holden regulator. So I've taken the panel off the inside. It got to the point where it's just skipping teeth. Every time you wind it up, it's just jumping teeth and clunking. So the regulator's had it. I'm going to update it and put a power window regulator out of a Hyundai iLoad. So that was the only one that had a 500mm reach, because this window actually opens 500mm and most of the windows only do about 450 in modern cars. So anyway, I've got this power window regulator which I will adapt somehow into that hole to make that window hopefully go all the way up for once, because it never has. Anyway, that'll make it a bit less drafty in the winter, hopefully. So I've disconnected that from the side panel, put the window down and get that out of the Bailey channel. So that's not got the greatest teeth left on it. But then it has been doing this for 65 years and everybody gets sick of doing stuff for that long. So you have served me well, you have served Pioneer well. You can now go into retirement. And now just got to get the rest of that out. So one thing I forgot to mention is that this side of the runner for the glass, so it goes up the inside of this flipper window channel. It sits inside like that. But that's all attached to this panel. And then on this side, it goes down to about here, and then it separates, and so you got a bottom half. So I messed that up last time I took this out and broke the window. So this time I'm lowering the window into the bottom half. Then I can theoretically get this piece out. Gears my camera work. Pull the moulding out. Which I so ingeniously glued in. Yeah. Probably didn't need to take that out after all. That's always the inside of that panel will come away once I take the final screw out of it. Put the screw into the frame of the bus. Blue urethane, and there we have it. One bouncing baby window and door frame panel. Right, so now I've got the panel out and the window is back in the hole and propped up and taped up so that it don't fall down. This is the panel, the back side of it. So the plan is to put this window regulator in out of the Hyundai into that location, and then that'll slide the window up and down. All going well. But first I've got to make this panel look a little bit friendlier because it's bloody ugly at the moment. Where's my hammer? Right, so this bit on the actuator is the bit that clamps onto the glass, and then you can bolt that to the regulator, and then that goes up and down and pushes the glass up and down. The problem I've got is that the glass is too thick. Now I could take that out a bit wider, but the other problem I've got is that the old FJ Bailey channel on the bottom, I put a lot of urethane on that to hold that to the glass, and I've already broken one window having to change it. Last time I did this, or last time I broke cracked the window and I had to smash it to get it out of this Bailey channel. So what I'm doing is I will ditch these, and I've made up a letterbox which will slide into the Bailey tunnel, and then I'll fasten the window winder to that, and then that'll push the window up and out. I've got 2 of them to make. I'll knock them out of some 25mm tube, paint them up, and they will be good to go, and they won't come out, they won't fold out, lock in there, because they're cut to the little groove, same profile as that. Well, when I say same profile as that, engineers would be swearing at me saying that's not a profile, that's a butch job. But hey, it's a 1956 clipper, it doesn't matter, it'll work. So let's get the back of this and drilled a hole in the back of it to take the mount. Tap through it, put a thread in it. Takes 15 times longer when you're filming it. That's the right thread. Cool. Now I've had to make one of these slightly longer than the other because this has got, well, if I look at it square on, you can see that the angle of the mounting plate for the window is angled, because this is mounted at a slight angle in the door of a Hyundai because of the rake of the windows and the door frame. So it comes down at a straight angle. I want this to go straight up and down. So I've made one of these slightly longer, one of them slightly shorter, and then that'll bolt up to there, and they'll be in line across the top through there, and that'll straighten up the window, and then it allows me to mount this vertically. Good job, broke the handle. Well, it didn't break the handle, just fell apart as usual. Quality workmanship, quality tools. Okay, finally I've got everything mounted up, so I have painted the top edge and made it prettier, and I've got the mount and the runner all and the motor all mounted up, and that just bolts through the other side, and then I'm going to finish that with a sheet of composite over the top of it, because that panel is beyond repair, so we'll just dress it up. And I got the panel back in the bus, looking a bit tidier than it was before, and the window goes up and down, which is not amazing, it's fairly run of the mill, but it actually works. So, and it goes all the way to the top, look at that, amazing. Now just going to mount the switch up and put the panel lining on it. Let's see, and doing its job. Things that amuse us, eh? Things go up and down, yay. So there we have it with the composite over the top, painted to the interior colour. It's almost finished, it's got a little trapdoor I've put in the bottom there for a little storage bin. But yeah, so yeah. Windows, all functional and complete. One thing I didn't, I don't think I mentioned in other videos, is that I've rolled the edge on this. I put a piece of tube, welded it onto the edge of that with a gap underneath the edge, so that the composite could slide up underneath and have a finished edge, so that rolled underneath and tidied it up. So yeah, project done.